Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a candle wax reading for the year 2023 for anyone who has sun, moon or rising in the sign of Capricorn. If you're a Capricorn or a loved one is a Capricorn, you would like to know how 2023 is going to be unfold for them or for you. If you're a Capricorn, this might be the video that you want to watch. Thank you so much everyone for supporting my channel during the last year. I really appreciate it. Those of you who have been following me for a while, or if you are you just found this channel and this is the first video you're watching, thank you and welcome to my channel. I hope that you like the kind of work that I do, and if that's the case, please feel free to subscribe if you would like to. And there are more readings if you are interested. You can find them in the playlist and enjoy watching them. I also want to thank specifically to those of you that requested private readings. If you're interested in having a private reading, you can contact me using my contact information in the About tab of my channel. So with that, let's start the reading. The aim of this reading is to channel the energies for you, for Capricorn, for the year 2023. We want to see what is coming for Capricorn. And after, in the second part of the reading, I'm pulling some cards to see what are the three main things that Capricorn needs to know, be aware, or focus on that. Or maybe three things that they need to know. There's a sparkle of happiness coming. Something will come, maybe clearance, some idea, some message, which is actually very nice. Two parties or two different people might come into your mind. You might have two different choice that you, or two different paths that you can go this year. I see you are already very close to make your decision. You have maybe even made your decision to go to one of these paths. The other one is still contacting. It could be a job offer, a relocation, a love situation. There are two people, maybe towards the end of 2022, maybe you already contacted or you made your decision, but in the beginning of 2023 they're still going to contact you and ask you like to change your mind, or even change, like to take your attention to, I mean, this the first option that you didn't go with, it might come back in the picture again, but I see that you will lose them, or you won't go with that. You will stick to the option that you have already picked, and that's a good thing. I see growth in your career. This is a very big opportunity, and they actually want you. They're competing over you. For those of you who are in business, executive business management, or you have important roles, I see a fantastic opportunity for you. It might be very hard for you to make a decision, but making this decision is part of your future, and it brings a lot of changes, wow, for you, and it's going to be a fast developing path for you. If you're not working, it can be a decision that you're just making to change something in your life, do something differently. Maybe old habits are trying to come back to you, but you close the door on them and you stick to what you want to do, and you are feeling that is correct and is appropriate. I see a strong drive for you to change something and be better, even a better health, being a better person, maybe better, I don't know, something that you have chosen and you want to be better on that, and this is it, you have selected it. And if anyone comes and tries to change your mind, you don't want to do that. I see love and romance. Two people are kissing. I see intimacy. Definitely, maybe some of you is a love and romantic situation. You have picked your person, and if everyone, including your parents, your friends, or whoever comes and try to make you change your mind, you are not going to change your mind. It's actually, someone might try to talk down, I mean, walk you away from your decision, but I don't see you do that. I see a lot of persistence from you. Angels are supporting you. I see you somehow have a gut feeling or an intuition that you know this is the right way and you want to do it. For some of you, it can be that you're ending a collaboration with some place and they're begging you to go back. It could be some of you a relationship that you want to end and they are sending different people to you to ask you to come back or be with them. A dentist appointment. I see some of you, not everyone, might go to multiple dentist appointments. You might do some work on your on your teeth, which is needed and required. So don't neglect it. Something is boiling, some kind of news that you will hear. It could be that you need to share it with people, or someone needs to will share it with you. But something is cooking somewhere. It's coming. It could be a pregnancy news. Someone is buying a new car. Be careful when you're driving at night in a remote area. If it's dark and it's winter, specifically beginning of the year before spring, be very careful about your driving and in your car. Make sure everything is fine. So you have some water in the car, or you have the emergency kit or the tools if you got a flat tire. Be careful about that. And I see you, Capricorn. You're very well, you're very well able to take care of yourself, but there might be challenges, and people or universe might test you because you show so much power. You are saying that I am able, I can do this, this is it. You're a little bit thinking about, I see a little bit of God power. Uh, you feel like you have all the power needed, which you do, but that might challenge you a little bit as well. So be ready for some challenges. I see letter M. Maybe something in March is going to happen for you very significantly. A balance, something which is unbalanced, or something is going to be in your favor towards you. You will get more share that you needed or you expected. And it could be also that there's an unbalanced situation, but I see it's in your favor. So maybe they pay you even more than other people who are the same, who are working in the same position. They pay you more. So that might bring, it's good for you, but that might bring some unbalance to the organization or to the whole picture. And if people know about that, it might bring a little bit of um, devastation. Around March, I see, to be honest with you, I see some jealousy, definitely, because you are doing really good, specifically those of you who are working or whatever you're doing, you're so good. Whatever you decided to do is going to be done so perfectly that people are going to be jealous, and they are like, they can't see how quickly you could turn things around. With this decision that you're making in the beginning of the year, you will make big changes, which is very positive. And people who thought you can't do it, they might start some movements against you, not against you, but to question you. So be ready for those challenges. Some people are going to a beauty classes, or they want to be a beauty artist. That's actually very nice. Or you're studying somehow makeup artists in the past or in the centuries. Maybe something comes in the news, or something comes on the surface about how people, maybe like a beauty product is toxic, or it has been some effects about that. It might be banned from the market. Um, Definitely give yourself some rest, drink more water or tea. There are around Easter, there's going to be a very beautiful developments for you, and a lot of challenges are going to be overtaken by you. People think you have alien power, and they think you have some superpower, definitely, but they don't see it very positively. They are very jealous of that. I think I've said that before. You need to have a reservoir. It can be a person that you can talk to them, share with them all your like feelings or your concerns. This can be a therapist, a best friend, or something. Or you can have a journal that you can write everything, a reservoir that you keep, continue, add to it. It can also be a financial, maybe a bank account that you are putting money inside, and at some point it comes very handy for you. A reservoir for sure. For some of you, I see pregnancy, definitely. For male energies in general, I see that you have been working so hard that you might have neglected your diet or your exercise, and you're overweight a little bit. So that's just a red light. Be careful about that. It might be bothering you towards the end of the year. Yeah, you have success in other part of your life, but I see you won't be happy with your appearance. Maybe you have gained some weight, and that might be your focus towards the end of the year. But I see that you can do anything that you want. I mean, if you are deciding to do something, you will do that. Again, I see responsibilities, Capricorn. Even towards the end of the year, you will have even more responsibilities. It might give you a little bit of fatigue and exhaustion. Don't forget to take breaks. Some use your vacation. Don't go to alcohol or drugs to fix that. I see avocado. If you're I don't know if you love avocado or you try to use healthy oils like avocado oils, which is actually good. I see in the end of the year you might be dealing with diets and exercise just to be back in shape. It might be a little bit um, slow, but you will get back to shape. Um, I see a person who the head and half body is a turtle and the feet are a human. Some of you are really bored with how things are going slow, or you think that people are slow. You're trying to push them, but give people the space they need. You need to slow down towards the end of the year. I see San Francisco, I see New York. If you're from those places, something very specific is going to happen to you around Thanksgiving. You will have a beautiful fall or autumn. It's going to be very memorable. Again, you're saving. I see that you're saving in multiple places. Maybe you're buying property in these places, or it could also be Turkey, because I see that kind of bridge that there is in New York, San Francisco, is in Istanbul. Mostly they have, most cities they have it, or even in Australia we have it. Um, so it can be that you might be buying properties there, or it's just that you have these different resorts or different reservoirs. I don't know what it is, Capricorn, but that's actually good. Some of you have fans, or maybe there are people who are caring for you, or they have crush on you, or you have crush on those people. It can be in different cities, or your person of interest travels. They could be a flight attendant, because I see an airplane. Some of you are thinking about investing really big, like buying a hotel or a casino. So, but definitely test the water temperature before you do that, before jumping to a big investment, something that you have no experience on. Be careful about that. Someone is paying for you, maybe your mother. I see that your financial status, again, I'm repeating because I see it one more time, is going to be much better in the end of the year. And it could be that some of you, I see you go back to your church and start praying, and you will be very thankful around Thanksgiving. Around the end of the year 2023, things are very good. I see you very happy. I see you in a very good place. And even your family, specifically female energy, maybe your mother is very happy with you. So, or they're praying, maybe you have been helping them. Or if there's a church that you have been supporting, or a patient that you have been supporting, it's very significant, very beautiful. Um, Again, I see things are a little bit out of shape in the end of the year, and that's fixable. You can easily fix it, but it takes time. Maybe the message or the guidance for you is that during the year, don't focus on one aspect of your life solely and neglect the rest, because in that case, you might have a little problem to fix in the end of the year. So try to push things at the same time, at the same speed. Don't overdo something and neglect something else. This is one thing that you need to consider for 2023. But I generally see very good success for you. Be careful about people who are around you, and they might not be very happy with your um, plans and your success, and they might not be really upfront, and you need to have to do some a little bit digging to understand who's who and who's doing what, specifically if you are new in a place and you just started. So, but by the end of the year, I see all of those are resolved. Perfect. um, Someone is thinking, make sure if you are going to a pool, it's not you, or maybe you will be helping someone. Someone might ask for your help, or maybe someone's phone fall in water, and someone jumps in the water and tries to fix or rescue something. You can be careful about that. You might lose something in the water. And of course, if you don't know how to swim, or if you don't feel safe, don't jump in the water to help someone else. It can be actually in reality about swimming and sinking, and it can be also on the level of energies. If you cannot take a responsibility and you don't afford to help someone, don't put yourself in that position that might make it impossible or difficult for you to help them, and also you won't be able to help them. So this is a lost case. You will lose. You tried but you couldn't save them, and they're lost. So a little bit more evaluation. Don't take too much responsibility if you can't. But I see that you're providing for many people. There might be some charities that you're helping, or family members that you are supporting. That's very good. And that's going to be continued. It's going to be balanced, steady. and a good amount of income is coming to you. I'm not worried about your financials. It's actually very good, very stable, very steady. Um, some of you are starting something is, but again, I see that you need to get some rest and take some break. Some of you are working in those type of plan or schedule that you work, then you take a big break. And it works. If it works for you, that's perfect. But don't pain yourself and don't overwork yourself. Someone is in the solitude. I said maybe you're studying someone or your child is studying very hard for an exam, for a board exam or medical exam, or it's you or someone, you're very isolated and you're trying to study. Wow, that was a great reading. I like that for you, Capricorn. So now let's see what messages we get from our cards from this deck. What do you need to focus on? What are the three things that you need to know? Let's see what comes up. Wow, a lot of you have to put something in the past. You have to wrap something in the coffin and let it go with the year. Wow, it could be a relationship. Some of you need to change a relationship or end a relationship to be able to start a new one. I think it's very much telling you you will start a new relationship and you will actually do great. I'm amazed of how many times this coffin and the key came. For many of you, it came this year, and it has absolutely meaning. It is absolutely meaningful because you have to. We're talking about a new year, and you have to wrap up the old year and everything that was not working. As you have to treat them as dead and put them in a coffin, wrap them, and let them go. For you guys, it's about relationships. Some of you are getting a very beautiful commitment responsibility, which is shiny, and you will shine, and it's bringing a lot of luck. And it's actually the key shows you that it's a new way, new path. Um, very wonderful year for you. You're gonna shine, and you're gonna do great. With that, I'm gonna close the reading, my dear Capricorn. I hope that you liked it, and as always, stay blessed.